Another video about YouTube. What else is new? But I just like to talk about this thing that I don't think I've covered too much that I've been seeing that's really been annoying me a lot lately on YouTube, and that is the amount of ads that are on YouTube nowadays. I'm talking like 50-second ads you can't skip, like 5 different segments of ads within a 10-minute video. Just so many things like this that are just a general annoyance for the user experience. And I get that a lot of people make money off of getting ads in their videos, but I mean, back in the day, you would have one segment of ads at the beginning and maybe one at the end, and this was around like 2012 or so, when I think was the proper way to do ads, rather than having 5 different segments of ads within a 10-minute video, having like literally 50-second ads you can't skip, to the point where it's like how cable TV used to be on steroids. And I can only imagine they're doing this to maximize profit, just like they want. But it's like, why do we need 5 different segments of ads in a 10-minute video? Like, there'll be ads at the beginning when you go to a video, ads within 1 minute when you go into the video, and it's just at the most random points where it's like, can I just enjoy what I'm watching, please, rather than having like most of my experience watching this video being sitting through fucking ads every 2 seconds, please. And honestly, like, a lot of these things that YouTube's been doing, like changes as of all that over the years, has just been completely ridiculous. I mean, this is just one thing included, along with them getting rid of the dislike button, them censoring comments as much as they do nowadays, even dating way back to when they introduced those new crappy channel layouts that they introduced back then, which that was a long time ago and we're way past that now, but even that during the time was an annoyance. But today it's just so much worse. I mean, you can barely say anything in the comments on this site. And it's not even up to the content creators, how much ads they even want in their videos. They just throw like 50 billion ads on every video that even has ads, especially ones around 10 minutes. It's like, it's impossible to watch a 10-minute video on the site anymore, practically, without, most of watching this 10-minute video being fucking ads the entire time, rather than, actually the content. The amount of ads that are on a 10-minute video probably are more than 10 minutes of, watching. And it's like, dude, what is the point of this shit? You know what I mean? And it's like, they wonder why people go to ad blockers and everything, and of course now they've put more restrictions on that to where you can't really even use ad blockers on the site, or otherwise you just get a message saying, hey, you can't watch videos or whatever. And let's be honest, YouTube has really stopped doing things for its users rather than themselves for a while now. They've completely stopped doing things for the users for the most part. I think it's mostly about what they want. It doesn't matter, they don't listen to the users really. I mean, they showed that way back when they introduced this whole new channel layout thing and the Google Plus thing. It's clear they weren't really listening to their users much then. And when they got rid of the dislike button, so many people didn't like that. I mean, literally, a lot of the videos on this that they've made, if they've even, made videos covering these at all, back when there actually was dislikes, the videos would get disliked into oblivion, they get negative comments, they get all sorts of stuff saying, hey, we don't want this, please don't do this. And what do? They just go with it anyway, regardless of what everyone else says. So it's like, they said this one time when Google Plus was introduced, which was a giant mistake integrating Google Plus with YouTube. Google Plus is, of course, no longer even available. The site is basically non-existent at this point. It doesn't even operate. But the way they introduced this was like, we hear you, we're going to make a better comment section. It's like nobody was even really complaining about the comment section as far as I'm aware during that time. Because I was on YouTube during that time, nobody was really complaining about the comment section. The comment section actually was a lot better back then, and especially compared to today, where they literally censor everything and you can hardly even say anything in the comments anymore without it getting deleted. You're lucky if your comment even goes through nowadays. Let's be honest, like, no matter what, you're lucky if your comment even goes through anymore. But they make a lot of these changes that are clearly not what the users want, but yet they just go with it anyway because, you know, it's what they want, or just because they can, or in this case, just because, you know, it benefits them more, so why not? But it's still really annoying having to sit through basically more than 10 minutes of ads for a 10-minute video and having 5 different segments of ads within that 10-minute video. There'll be 2 sets of like 15-second ones at the beginning. There'll be a 50-second ad you can't skip in the middle. And they're probably just going to get rid of the skip ads button, I think, if they haven't already. I don't even know if they have, because I haven't been able to skip a lot of ads recently as far as I'm aware. So I'm guessing they probably got rid of the skip ad button. It wouldn't surprise me, just to, you know, make things as annoying as they can be with ads. So, you know, if there was a 5-minute ad, you couldn't press the skip button no matter what. You just had to sit through that 5-minute ad of bullshit you don't want to watch. You know, that's literally probably like half of the percentage of the video you're watching, and it's like, oh my god, can they make it any more annoying to watch videos on the site without having to suffer through literally like more than 10 minutes of ads for a 10-minute video. But yeah, YouTube ads have gotten so much worse over the years. They just made them worse and worse and worse. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they got rid of the skip ad button at all. It would not surprise me, considering, hey, they got rid of the dislike button, didn't they? And they've been ramping up the ads. They've been putting like 7 different segments of ads within a 20-minute video. You know, they've done so much crap like this that just annoys the balls out of me recently. You know what I mean? Recently, it's been worse than ever, definitely, with these bullshit ads. You know, so much of them. I get, you know, having some at the beginning, maybe at the end, but dude, seriously, tone it down a little bit. I mean, I shouldn't have to literally watch more than 10 minutes of ads for like a 5-minute video. Like, dude, that is ridiculous. And I think it should be up to, you know, people that actually have ads in their video, how much ads you want to put on there. You know, of course, I know they're probably not going to do that, but I think it should be up to the user. You know, if you want ads at the beginning, you want ads at the end, you know, if you want more ads, whatever, you know, I think it should be up to the user a little bit more personally, but that's just my take on the whole thing. I think this whole bullshit with the ads recently is just ridiculous and is really killing the site. I mean, of course, you know, the site isn't anywhere near dead, you know, plenty of people still use it, but can you please at least make the user experience a little more better, like, you know, not having 5 different segments of ads within like a 10-minute video. Because of course I still watch videos on the site, you know, it's of course still the main site to go to for, you know, most entertainment nowadays, aside from like, you know, streaming TV shows and movies and stuff. I mean, they even have that integrated, but you know, it's a paid service, and you know, why really do that much when you have like Hulu and all that? But you know what I mean? Like, this site's more of like a user-generated content site. It's the biggest one for videos out there, and I just wish it was a lot better like it used to be back during like the early 2010s, late 2000s, where we didn't have like shit like this going on, and basically where the user experience has been so downgraded that, you know, if there was a better alternative available, then a lot of us would just ditch this site and switch over. But you know, there's really no viable alternative, you know, much at all. Even Rumble is not a good alternative, really, if you're trying to get noticed. You're probably not going to get many views on there, so we stay here because this is where you can get noticed and everything. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just my whole tangent about the YouTube ads. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.